everyone. Hi, how are you? My name is Ema Clark-Esi, and over the next couple of days, weeks, and months, I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how to improve your life, personal development tips on how to improve your life. And basically what I'm going to be doing is just sharing with you some nuggets of wisdom that I think will help both you and me. So today I'm going to be talking about what we should do with things when they get spoilt or broken. All right? And to help me do this, I'm going to talk about this sponge in my hand. A couple of weeks ago, I was having my bath, and I was using something like this. It wasn't this exact sponge, but it was the sponge in terms of look and color and feel, all right, and style. And the next thing that I knew, I had used the sponge for quite some time, and the next thing that I knew was the sponge began to disintegrate into its individual components, all right? And I remember looking at it and thinking, oh my God, this thing is broken. Well, I have used it for quite some time, so maybe it's time for me to throw it away. All right, so I packed up the pieces, put it on the side of the bathtub, and I forgot about it and said to myself, oh well, later on I will come and attend to it when I come back from work. Nevertheless, the housekeeper came to clean up the house that morning, and I was very surprised when I came back from work. I saw the sponge was back the same way that it was before it broke into pieces. And she had sat down and basically taken the time to string back the sponge and put it together, meaning that the sponge wasn't useless after all. I had thought it was useless. I packed it aside and I was waiting to throw it away. I went on using that sponge, and I was still using it until a couple of days ago, all right, when I decided to change the type of sponge that I was using. All right, so what did that show me? It's something that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. And it's not that I've thrown away the sponge. What I've just done is just put it aside, and I know that at some other time maybe I will use it again, all right? So what do I want to tell you from this story? That singular incident, I mean, it seems really ridiculous that a sponge could teach me something about life, but sometimes we can learn lessons from the things that happen around us. That singular incident taught me something that stayed with me for a very long time, and I would like to share with you. I'd like, first of all, to ask a question. What do you do when something gets broken? Do you automatically think, it's time for me to throw this thing away? Because that was exactly what I thought, and if I had thrown away that thing, I would have lost the benefit and the value of that thing. So this is the learning experience for me and what I would like to share with you. If something is broken, don't be too fast to throw it away. Especially when we think of the economy that we're in right now, and we think of how expensive things are and how inflation has affected our lives and the way that we do things. My advice to you is we should never be in too much of a hurry to throw anything away. When something spoils, the first question you should ask is, what is the value of this thing? Can I still derive value from it if I fix it? And then the third question is, can I fix it? When I come to think about it now, I knew I could fix the sponge. Or let's put it this way, I knew the sponge could be fixed, but I just felt that I didn't have the skill or the time to be able to fix it. And that leads me to the next thing that I want to talk about, that sometimes when it comes to fixing things, you may not have the skill to be able to fix that thing. So you may have to go and take that thing to someone else who will be able to fix that thing for you, all right? And then give it back to you so that you can continue to enjoy the useful value of that thing. So my dear brothers and sisters, I hope that from this short little discussion that I've had today, this short little teaching that I have shared with you today, that you have begun to understand how important it is for you to think twice before you throw that thing away. Thank you for listening to me. Until the next time.